took him seriously. The idea of the supernatural and what lies beyond the perceivable world entertained me, and I guess that was largely the reason for me to go to church. I lived to please myself. I had a very heavy focus on self-development as a way of establishing my value in this world. In a sense, I was like a leaf being blown in the wind, nothing really anchoring me to anything, but instead I'll seek validation from others, validation of my worth through exam marks, or validation through reputation and status. Even though I was following my own desires and doing things my own way, there was a sense of emptiness, as if there was a hole somewhere in my heart that needed to be filled. I sought philosophy, a lot of self-help books, and psychology books. At the end of the day, my values were placed in the world and what it can offer. There also lies only the fulfillment of the world. It did not satisfy. To paint a picture, the experience can be described as a dark veil hanging over my head, and it's choking. No matter how much I shook my head, I could not remove this veil. During this time, I would say to myself day by day, I have to get used to this because this is life. There was no light I could see. Feeling defeated, I seek God through prayer. Among this struggle, the grace of God was revealed to me. I guess it could be described as a small light that shone beyond the veil that covered me. At the end of 2019, there was a desire to read the scriptures. I don't know where it came from, but I surrendered to it. After this, my life took another trajectory, one that felt extremely free, as if I was soaring through the sky like a dove. Was this a turning point in my life? Was I starting to truly rely on Jesus? God has reached out his hand and pulled me out of this prison. He gave me his peace, a mind that no longer succumbed to the heaviness of itself, but one that is light. He has shown me mercy. Through slowly learning and meditating on the Word of God, with the guidance of the Spirit, I understood the love of Jesus for me and the truth that the Scriptures held. This is the gospel to me. Jesus, who is blameless, became a sin offering through dying on the cross and rising from the dead. Through his death, my sins died with him, and through his resurrection, I am justified before the Father. The understanding of how evil and corrupted I am, and how far I fall from the righteousness of God, humbled me while igniting a new sense of thankfulness and purpose. That I, who were once in darkness and was dead to God, am alive to him because of his Son, and by Jesus, inherit all the promises of God, which are more valuable than anything in this world that I treasure. I'm called a child of God, and as a child of God, my fulfillment and delight are in seeking him. I want to share this verse with everyone from John chapter 1, verse 1 to 5.